Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at distribution, how to distribute the espresso ground properly. Now there are different methods to do that. Some use the north, south, east, west method. Some use the stock flip method. Some they just tap the portafilter on the side. Others they tap the portafilter on the kitchen countertop. Some use the distribution tool, and some others use the leveler tool. There are different methods people follow. So today we are going to see some of them, some of the important ones, and you decide which one is the best. So stay tuned. Let's do one by one. Now in this stock flip method, you rest your thumb on the portafilter and use your index finger to rotate around and distribute the top layer of grounds. This is very similar to the north, south, east, west method, but you have to do more rotation in this process. So rotate your hand and the portafilter in opposite directions, and you keep doing that till the ground is well distributed on the sides. Now you can see it's distributed well. This is the north, south, east, west method. This is super easy to do, and this is the first way most of the baristas learn. Now in this method, you rest your finger on top of the portafilter and push the ground from north to south, east to west, that is top to bottom, bottom to top, then right to left, left to right. This is very easy method, very simple. Keep the finger flat on top of the portafilter, that's it. So now it's distributed well, as you can see here. Now let's look at the side tap method. This is one of my favorite method too. In this method, all you do is tap the portafilter against your palm, and where you see less height, you tap in that area so that the grounds distribute well, and keep tapping your portafilter against the palm, and you do around the portafilter and make sure that it's distributed evenly well around the portafilter. So keep doing that. Now you can see that it's distributed so well around the portafilter, and that's very easy to do. Now it's ready to tamp. Let's look at the next method. This is tapping the whole portafilter against the kitchen countertop or on a table. As you can see, it's unevenly distributed. So what you do is you take a espresso mat, or you can use any thick cloth or even a mouse pad, which works well. So all you do is just, I like to hold on top of the portafilter and just tap it. As you can see on the top, there is less espresso bean, so you tilt that in that angle and then tap it well, so it will fill that area where there is less espresso bean. Now you keep tapping until it's compressed well, and This is one of my favorite method too. Now as you can see, it's already been compressed well, and there won't be any air pockets or issue with the channeling or any other issue. So you keep tapping and then you can tamp it. So that's how it looks. Let's see the next method. Now for this you need something flat. This is leveling. For this example I'm using the Breville razor, but you don't use this side, but you use something flat. You could use a credit card also. So all you do is just slide it around. So that's how you level it. So it's almost leveled. And now you can tamp. Let's look at the vase method. So you need something like a toothpick or a paper clip or anything like a pin. So in this example I'm going to use 2 toothpicks, and all you do is just gently push it around, fluff it up, and just rotate like this. You could also do with one. Make sure you rotate it well. And then you're ready to tamp. So that's another way to do distribution. Next method is shaking the dosing cup. I don't have a dosing cup, so I'm using a glass. So you dose it inside the cup and then do a nice shake. Just fluff it up. After shaking, you just transfer it to your portafilter. So that's another method. And now you can tamp it. Now the next method is to use a distribution tool. So I just dosed a cup. Now you need, this is the distribution tool. It will be something like this. So all you do is just push it down and then rotate. That's it. And now you can tamp it down if needed. method is to shake the portafilter. So I'm going to dose it now. Now I will show you my favorite way of dosing and distributing the coffee beans. Now instead of using the double filter size, now if you see I'm using a double filter basket. So in this case I toggle it to single filter size. That's the first thing I do. So I do halfway through and then I tap it on the side and then make sure it's leveled properly before I fill in the remaining. This will ensure that there is no air pocket inside the coffee grounds or uneven or unbalanced coffee ground. So all those things will be fixed in that method, and then I'll fill with the remaining shot, that is a double size, and then I'll level it again before I tam it. So let's see how to do that. Now after I take the single filter size, what I do is I just tam it on the side. Where there is more espresso bean, let's say if it's this side, I tap the other side. So I keep on doing. Now everything seems level to me. Now I fill in the remaining basket. Sometimes I just hold my hand here to ensure that the grounds don't escape out of it. And then I do the same thing. I tap it on the side where there is less ground, so I tap it that side. That's it. This is less mess and less waste of coffee ground. So now it's ready to be tammed because it's leveled. Before tamping, what I do is I use the kitchen counter to tap the whole portafilter here. This will ensure again all the air pockets are filled and the beans, the grounds are well settled in the portafilter. So that's all you do. Now if this area is less, again tilt the portafilter this way and tap it so that it fills this area. Now if you notice, see the coffee grounds are well settled. It has gone down a bit more. Now it's easier for me to level and tamp. Now for leveling I use this distribution tool. This is the best method, at least for me. That's what I found out. This will ensure that it's distributed properly, and then I can use this side to tamp it down. That's it. Now, there is no right way or wrong way on this. You could do the way that you think it's right, nothing right or wrong, but this is something that you can invest on. This distribution tool, this is the best you could get because it can distribute the coffee ground well in the portafilter. It can fill around. Now, if you are serving the coffee to your guests at home, you don't want to touch the coffee ground with your finger. Again, due to COVID-19, you want to avoid those things. So in this method, I didn't touch the coffee bean. All you do is tap it around and tap it on the kitchen counter and then use the distribution tool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, give a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Enjoy your day. Bye.